Hey guys, oh, it's been an interesting day. I've been in my feels since I woke up. No, I didn't just wake up. I've been awake for quite a few hours, but um, uh, I spent a good portion of the morning crying for like no reason. I think now, to make myself feel a little bit more here, I've listened to Spring Day maybe like over 20 times. I've listened to Take Two maybe like over 50 times. Because I would listen to like the audio um, on YouTube. The studio version. And then I would watch and listen to when they did the live for Take Two. And then after that, all 7 different the solo focus for each member for Take Two. Again, I did that process maybe like at least 7, 8 times, maybe even 10 times each, the whole process. And helped me a lot to just ground myself, because I was really getting emotional. And then I would randomly watch certain I guess cute things, cute moments and stuff to if I wanted to find myself to smile and everything. And then so I was able to physically start my day. And I took like maybe a 2.5 mile walk where I listened to Take Two, Magic Shop, Spring Day, lots of Spring Day. I tried to find different performances that they did as Spring Day and saved them as part of a list. I put on the playlist for BTS Comfort, where I shuffle and put on repeat. Like I put in the normal version, the main official MV for Life Goes on top of one of their other versions of the music video for Life Goes On. Probably going to add some more performances of Life Goes On. I'm going to try to especially find the ones where Suga is also performing with them. Even though that might be in that small era, there's some performances of Life Goes On that I do remember that he wasn't there, because of his shoulder surgery and he was recovering. And then I just, before recording this, I watched the SBF Gaio when they did their Christmas medley with Black Swan, Life Goes On, and Dynamite, and that really lifted my spirits up, actually, especially the Carol version of Life Goes On and Dynamite is just, I'm gonna listen to that again. I mean, yes, of course, I really missed the fact that, but I miss Suge, but the fact that they made him into a snowman just makes me smile. And so I'm probably gonna rewatch that later. On top of other random things that they've done over the years for that. I'm just talking things out because I'm still a mess, but I feel a little bit better. After my, I guess a 2.5 mile walk, I had this app and stuff that, tracks how much I walk and everything. But I was walking and listening and trying to process my thoughts and everything, so partially so I can actually be able to safely drive and go about the rest of my day. And then, even though I might have moments again, what was really hard was, so yesterday I went into a store without my headphones, and normally on a normal situation that's okay, because however, they played a song that made me go way too deep in my brain and to a not wonderful place, because and at that moment I wasn't having a panic attack. It didn't get to that point. I was just like, I really, really wish I had my headphones right now, because I needed BTS right then and there. Because it was just, the memories that were flooding into my brain were so dark that I was able to handle it. However, the way I handled it afterwards was I ended up staying in the parking lot for like an hour and a half watching BTS stuff. I listened to like Take Two and mostly Take Two and then a couple of other videos for literally an hour and a half in the parking lot, because I was just, I was not in a good mindset, and I had to, because even though I think theoretically, given the song that I was playing, it was like a breakup song. However, that's not where my brain took me. And it had nothing to do with BTS, like whatsoever. My brain just automatically wanted to go to my safe place, and that was BTS. And so I was like, oh God, like the one time I don't have my headphones on, to just zone out and listen, even if it takes me a moment of walking around in circles in a store. I've done that before. Because it was a big enough store that it wasn't obvious that I was in a state of not a great state. And so I was like, okay. But after I did get out of the store and got what I went there for, I stayed in the parking lot for an hour and a half. Especially Spring Day and Take Two are really my staples. And then now I've sort of added other songs as well. Like Life Goes On and Magic Shop have weaseled their way in there. A little bit of Telepathy. I'm going to add in a couple more songs, of course, but literally I am completely content with just repeating Spring Day and Take Two, because I think that's what my brain really needs right now. And I know other songs as well, but those two were just where my mind is. And so I was in, after my walk today, I just was in a state where I was like, okay, I need something. I want to sit down somewhere and just not do anything. And it'd be okay. It won't be, And so I went to the Starbucks that I tend to go to in between work, and I was just I changed my normal order to one thing I tend to get when I just need extra a boost, and I want to feel like I get something that not just warms my heart, but made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And so, because the first thing I said is, different order, because they see me, they start making my coffee, like, before I start to order. That's just, but today I was just like, I automatically said when I got there, I was like, I changed my order, and we talk sometimes. It's not just a normal, like, oh, how are you? Hello. They know me well enough. And then, but the words out of my mouth said, I'm having a rough day. Really, really rough day. I don't want to cry anymore. Like, I spent at least, like, an hour and a half crying this morning before I got here. And the words out of my mouth were, I want to stop crying. I don't want to cry anymore today. So that's one of the reasons why I just needed something that it's my, like, go-to that I only get. It's like maybe once or twice or something randomly, and she said, it's okay, and I got you. And she said, it's on me today. And I was like, are you sure? Because, as much as I appreciate it, I wasn't sure, that, and she was like, really, it's okay, I got you. And I was just so grateful. And she wrote a message on the lid, says that we love you. Really appreciated that, because I was having my day was just there. I didn't know. And so when I was just sitting there and I was listening to, of course, BTS and on my headphones and zoning out and trying to refocus my brain so I can, be functioning eventually. And I'm about to head back to work, so I just wanted to record this before that. And I was like, okay, all right. And then, but what happened was, every now and then when I felt my brain not as leveled, I looked at the message that she wrote on the cup. And it wasn't like on the side where it was more effort for me to actually look at it. It was closer to where I look down and I immediately see it. But it wasn't too like awkward in terms of like it was far enough from the mouthpiece section that because if it writes too close, I get disturbed. That's just how my brain works. But when I saw it and I looked at it, and it was just like, so if I had a moment, I just looked at it and I was like, okay. It says, we love you. Kindness. So that's my story, and really, I'm just going to keep YouTube channel and be like, "Are you okay?" Because I think I've replayed between. Now it's, even though I had couple of other songs on my shuffle list for BTS Comfort. The 3 main songs that they end up playing is Take Two, Life Goes On Now, that got added into the normal list of things, and Spring Day. And those are my anyways, that's it for now. Let's go. Waiting. Let's stay strong. Okay. Reminder for myself and a reminder for everyone. Okay. Let's stay strong.